Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, Correct here. This game was really loud. When I first booted up, I adjusted the sound, but let me know if it's too loud still. Because I might need to rebalance the audio on this one. Anyway, Correct here. Last week we finished Sonic CD, and then we did some other games in the Sonic Gems collection. We did Sonic Fighters and we did Sonic R. But the chat, as you know, I put the polls up on my Discord for what to do next, and the votes were in. It was, I believe, 4-1 in favor of me going on to the adventure games. So that's what we're going to start doing today. We're going to do Adventure DX Director's Cut, and then we're going to move on to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle after that. After that, we'll see if we'll keep going to Heroes, but that's a few months away at the very least. Before we get started, I do want to say thank you to everyone who watches. It's very appreciated. Recently hit 60 followers. Never thought I'd hit that within the first year of streaming even. But then again, I tend to be pretty far down on myself sometimes about that. And then, reminder that if you want to vote on any of the polls that are relevant to my streaming past and present, you can find them on my Discord account, which is either in the link below, or you can ask me for the link and I can put it in the Twitch chat. Either way is fine. Anyways, I didn't want it to be stuck on the cutscene music, so I had it on the option screen for music reasons. Anyways, right now we can only select Sonic the Hedgehog. That's just how it works. You unlock the other characters the farther you get into his story, or once you interact with any of the other characters. So you get Tails pretty quick, and then each character gets progressively later in the story. I hit the wrong button. Great start, Izza. Great start. But yeah, in terms of Sonic games, the adventure games are definitely much more my speed than the classic games. I played a bit of Adventure 1 recently, but I am much more familiar with Adventure 2 Battle, because that is the game I grew up on. So you'll see me a lot more in my element in terms of these two games than I was in the classic games. Now, does that mean I won't have stupid deaths? No, of course not. Stupid deaths come with the territory of a Sonic game. What was that little flip you did? But yeah, everyone knows how bad the lip syncing is in this game. I will point out how ridiculous that fall looked. Like, what were those police car driving patterns? But yeah, I'm not going to be perfect, but I should be a good bit better at these games than I was at the classic Sonics. Luckily, I don't need to voice act, because this game does it for me. I did always wonder why the bullets dropped from the guy. Like, theoretically, I figured that it would just go through it harmlessly because it's water. But I guess I always just kind of figured that the bullets kind of slowed down in the water. But you never know. Anyway, this is our main antagonist of the game, alongside Eggman, of course. I don't know why they chose to do this camera fuckery with the first boss, but it's not the hardest.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Didn't die embarrassingly, so I'm already doing better than some streamers I've seen. Chuck Conroy. Well, I guess he wasn't a streamer, but still. Point stands. Anyways. I forgot how much silence is in that part of the cutscene.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
But yeah, I think I did Sonic's story and then not much past that in this game when it comes to experience with this one. I think I did try a level or two of Big's campaign.
It's chaos, the god of destruction.
Did we not hear him? Like, I know he brags or whatever, but I always kind of figured Sonic responded to him. No, dude was shouting and Sonic just straight up did not hear him.
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Tails. Love the guy. I don't know what the fuck he did to that plane to make it crash like that.
Now, what am I gonna do with you?
I forget if they explained it, but it definitely was something where it was like, Woo! First level. So one thing worth noting is that we have a set of achievements for this game. I play Retroachievements. And that means I'll try to get achievements where I can. I'm going to paste the achievement set for this game so y'all can look at what I'm trying to do if you want. For this level specifically, it is telling me to try and complete Emerald Coast without using more than 3 springs, speed pads, or spring pads. I do not know if I'll be able to do that, but it is something to try for. Grab a few extra rings while I'm here. There's a good start. Alright, there's one. So able to dodge one, but I still hit one. Oh, that counts. Ew. Yeah, I might not be able to do this one, but you can see what I'm going to be trying to do on some of these levels. I did the thing. I was trying to slow down to get around that speed panel. Yeah, maybe I'm not quite good enough at the game to do this one. Yeah, there went the achievement. Oh yeah, it is one of the levels in the 3DS version. It's nice to see someone who's played the 3DS version and not just the console one. Because I played the 3DS version first. Alright, so we missed that achievement. It's a pretty tough one, but so like I get it. But it would have been nice to start with a win. But with all these speed panels, it's like, ugh. That would have been rough. Shame too, because I thought I was doing pretty good at the beginning. The 3DS version was your shit. I did a good amount of the game. I got all the emeralds. I did the end of the story. I wasn't able to get all of the Street Pass missions, though, just because it was so tedious to unlock them. Alright, I forgot they do warp points in the levels. Like this. Got 100? Got my lives back, at least. Extra life, nice, nice. But yeah, did you have a favorite level in the 3DS version? Out of curiosity. Radical Highway? Yeah, it's fair to have that kind of Stockholm Syndrome worry about this sort of game.
Jump as soon as you land on a panel or exit far.
Pro gameplay. Hell yeah. Let's grab the bunny. I got the second life at least. That was what I was worried about more. Sure, we'll take that. We'll take that. Mission clear. You do get an achievement for beating each act in this game, but it's only 2 points.
Yeah, not bad.
Unlocked. Hey, Tails. Ta-da! Emblem count 1. I believe there's 130 in this game. It's a weirder number than it is in the other game. In Adventure 2, it's 180, I believe.
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
Oh yeah, they do explain it.
That was a test run using a new prototype.
I forgot they have all these character themes in the game.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
I do think the sudden upgrade of these Chaos Emeralds being like world-saving devices to, yeah, I'm using it as fuel for my plane is kind of funny.
This thing's got a million power, you know.
Trust me, we are well aware.
Power my plane. Supercharged.
Still don't think that's a good idea.
You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you.
Oh, we gotta. We gotta, guys.
The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
You can now play with Tails. Huzzah! Anyways. In case you're curious, we cannot land on these umbrellas. I tried it a few times because I wanted to see if I can get up to this roof. Yeah, I was like, which door's open again? And I'm like, oh, it's the east doors. Yeah, you can skip that without a light dash, but it's not really recommended. It's a speedrun thing. So who's ready to say hi to like one of the most memorable parts of this game to like a bunch of people? Say hello to the Chow Garden, y'all, once it makes the data. Was that one of the animals making that sound? We have an egg here, we have an egg here. And I could throw them against the wall to hatch them. But I'm supposed to be one of the hero characters, so I don't really want to do that right now. But keep this in mind for later, because if I want all the achievements, and if I go for all the achievements in this game sometime, I will have to do all the freaking emblems that you get from the Chow Garden. Wrong way? Oh, this is casino path, right? Main path, huzzah! Can't go in the parking lot. I forget how stiff some of the people here are. Try to remember if some of these places have upgrades. I know this place has one for Tails and Big, I believe. Okay, we can't go downtown yet. Which is a shame, because I know of one emblem there I can get. Because there are some emblems in the overworld. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of the overworld in this game. I'm honestly kind of mixed on it. Like, it's cool, but also... Boss fight.
If it isn't Sonic!
Oh hey, it's the guy we didn't hear the first night. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I forget when they switched from Eggman to Robotnik. I feel like it was between this game and the next game. But this game kind of started the trend. Like, this game, we call him Dr. Eggman, but he still insisted on being called Dr. Robotnik. And if there's one thing I respect, it's preferred names. So it's like, Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. There's a way you can cheese this fight, but I don't have enough experience with the game to do that. Egg Hornet. Otherwise known as the waiting game. Hell yeah. Because you just gotta wait for him to frickin' dive into the ground if you're playing this the normal way. Anything more than one hit and he just invincibility frames through it. Unless you use the one glitch. Not gonna get away with this. Got him. Yippee.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I don't know why it scores you on this one. Like, I know why it does leaderboard, because Retroachievements does leaderboards for almost everything. But I don't know why it gives you, like, a score. It doesn't say that anywhere.
Well, that wasn't so hard. Oh no!
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm slower than a retracting claw. I can't get this back. I can't intercept this fast enough, even though I have like 20 seconds to do so.
Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
I am extremely jacked in a single arm. This will lead to no innuendo whatsoever. Also, how'd you learn that? You haven't given him many emeralds yet. This was the first. Like, I'm just trying to think about how you experiment that without an emerald. Also, we can teleport now. Huzzah!
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Alright. Plot development. I'm trying to remember if there's a button that centers the camera. I'm afraid there's not. We do need that in a moment. But first off, I believe... maybe it was as Tails that there was an emblem in here, but... trying to remember how to get up on there. Maybe I need the Browns bracelet for that? Oh well, I know I need this for the next level if I can pick it up. Right, I need to use the other buttons, even though it didn't show me a prompt. Is it in this area, or is it a different spot in the same area? I don't think it's this way. It's never really clear on which way to go for this. Well, this is a Chow Garden. Thanks for the Chow Garden. I wasn't trying to be here. Yeah, my memory is...
Headed for Station Square. Will be departing soon.
Damn, that's a loud train speaker if I could hear that from all the way over here. I also do like how we know it's just called the Wind Stone. Like, no one ever told us that. We've inserted it. Now don't do anything else with it. Woo! Now the achievement for this level is pretty tough. I don't think I'll be getting it. It requires you to get an electric shield and then finish with less than 35 rings while having the electric shield on you. The issue here is twofold. I don't know how early in the level the electric shield is. And two, it attracts rings, obviously, so that's kind of an issue. Yo, hello, new viewer. Did I pronounce your name QU? Nice to see you here. It is indeed Snock the Hedgehog. In the flesh. What do you mean I lost the wind? My bad. Guess I can't stop running here. Oop. Up, into the twister we go. But yeah, how you doing today, QU? I'm stuck in a tornado, so that's how my day's going.
Jump on panel number 1.
Yeah, I know that much.
Panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
Out of the tornado. Huzzah! Alright, Tails collects rings too. You've only played Sonic X Shadow Generations yourself, you've done the Shadow portion, and you only played the first half of the first stage for a speedrun. So what you're saying is you're not the most experienced, which is totally valid. I'm more than happy to explain anything about the Sonic lore you would like to know, provided I myself am aware of it, and not, like, unaware of it, like an idiot. But yeah, no worries, I get that. This is definitely, like, my preferred era of Sonic gaming, the, like, 2000s. So take that for what you will. Yeah, I couldn't even find the electric shield, so not sure how that would go for me. If I tried the achievement, I'd probably have to look up where it is. Oh hey, thanks Tails for getting the enemy there. Okay, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Jesus, he's going high up. Yeah, no worries, I get it. Yeah, I'd say the adventure games probably have the best story in the Sonic franchise, or at least the most consistent story. There are other games that do decent stories, but like, Sonic writing has a history of being kind of all over the place, much like his game quality. Oh no. Oh, we were supposed to do that. Huzzah! I totally know what I'm doing. There's an emerald over there. Oh, it's a 1 ring box. I was like, ooh, can I get 100 rings in extra life? No, no, Zo. But yeah, I just finished doing all the classic games on the past few weeks. You've unfortunately also played... Oh, achievement. You've unfortunately played Sonic 4 Episode 1 on Xbox 360. I've heard things about that.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing.
My little sibling actually kind of likes those games. Like, doesn't love them, but like, likes them. Which I always thought was interesting. Forgot those platforms do that. Controls were not fun to relearn as a Nintendo console player. That is also very fair. Yo, that jump. Let's go. Yeah, I get you. I've been playing on an Xbox controller for the PC gaming here. And I've definitely had some moments where I've hit the wrong button because of that. But yeah, I forgot sunset now in this part of the map. New. Next level I think we're going to have to do is Casinopolis, but I do know there is a emblem in here somewhere. Here it is. You can enter the burger shop, and there's one over here. Got it! And then I think there's an upgrade up here somewhere. Yeah, there is. Got it! Believe this. Yep. Lightspeed dash. It's a pain in the ass to use in this game. Because you gotta charge it.
The lightspeed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Anywhere. Whee! One moment. Begone, bot! It's been a bit since we've had them. We've started getting them more frequently again, but we had a period where we didn't have them, which caught me off guard. Alright, this is the actual guy. There's a statue that looks just like him that you can carry around, and people do bullshit with that sometimes for fun. So yeah, this is a gold chow egg, but you need to figure out a way to get it out of here. And there's something you can pick up. I forget where it is. Let's see. Here's the old man. I forget if I'm supposed to use him for this, or if there's something else I'm supposed to pick up for this. Yeah, no, the old man does not work for this. Oh well, I'll have time to figure it out. Radical Highway in Shadow Generations is fun to replay for your brain that you haven't moved on. Well, you've advanced enough to get the Chaos Sphere enhancement, but... Go on. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the next upgrade while I'm around here. If the game wants me to move up these stairs. Got it!
This is the crystal ring.
The crystal
It's the
ring.
time needed to store power for the light speed.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the game at least. Even if it's replaying the same levels, enjoying the game, still enjoying it. And that's valid as fuck. Let's go deposit our animals into the Chow Garden. He's so shiny! No progress yet on these guys. You gain enjoyment replaying Sonic levels? Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, I just went through the door, hell yeah. But yeah, replaying Sonic levels can be a lot of fun. I do prefer the 3D levels over the 2D levels just because I like being able to see in front of me. I feel like that helps a lot in a speed game. But I will admit there's some bias in memorization when it comes to this.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Hit the button, open the door. Yippee! Level 3, Casinopolis. Do you like playing the game? Because we're about to do a lot of not playing the game. You have a huge preference, but you do like the 3 levels more? We are not doing the achievement here because it requires some tomfoolery. Let's say that. Alright, so we have doors saying card and pinball. Slot pinball. Do we have a preference on which we take? We also have the shower room. Because everyone knows you need to shower in Sonic the Hedgehog. Because you're a fucking gamer. You're fine, Mario. Hello. For those of you not as familiar with my streams, Mario is my younger sibling. You're just in time for gambling. Warp. But yeah, there's an achievement if you get less than 20 rings from these. But that requires either the skip or just grinding out the bottom section. Ah. But yeah, we need a ridiculous amount of rings. Oh, come on. We need a ridiculous amount of rings for this level. It's like, what, 400? Whee! Yeah, it's 400. Okay. I knew it was either 200 or 400, but I thought it was 400. So I was like, One pair. No, I do not understand the mechanics of this table at all. Or at least not all the way. Alright, I hit the second table. Hell yeah. One pair! Yippee! But yeah, this is based on Nights into Dreams, a game I have never played, but it looks cool. Where the fuck are you going, Sonic? One pair! Oh hey, we're doing it! Woo! It's the dude. The dudette. The non-binary figure. Pretty sure they're non-binary. Or at the very least it never specifies a gender for knights. God, I forgot how long that sequence is. Down the portal! Back to the commoners! But yeah, this map is just kind of a trip. But it's fun. Can't really do much for these sections. So I'm just kind of along for the ride on it. I mean, I guess fanboy energy is one way to describe it. Let's go ahead and get our rings shaken out so we can show off the progress here. Yeah, they just fucking shake you down. I'll go ahead and go to the other table so y'all can see that too. Bit more classic. Bit more Sonic. Ow! Sonic! That's rude. If you like classic Sonic table more sense, less acid. That's one way to describe it, I suppose. Spin the sluts. Spin the sluts. Speed Star. Yeah, you have to manually stop this one. Rings. Oh, come on. These bounces between the bumpers are so slow sometimes. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get shaken down again. Excuse me, can I get out? Thank you. I just want to step on the button. I just want to step on the button. Anyways, we are currently at 297. We need 103. Sonic table is a bit faster, so we'll go back to that one. And see if we can avoid the fucking sides of the table, like we did last time. Bounce, bounce. Where are you going, Sonic? He's going! He's going places. What was that? Got the rings. Ring 3K. That was 15 rings. I don't know why it said 3K. Ring 3 and Knuckles, I guess. Ow. Stop doing that. Frickin' sides of these tables. Oh, Eggman's teasing me. Fucker. Got it! Shiny K. What does that mean? Whatever it is, we have enough rings. But we can't get some extra lives this way, so we'll keep playing it out. Even if I'm an idiot and miss a swing. What does that do? It does nothing. Okay, I was worried it was going to hurt me like it does in the classic games. More rings. We launch. Alright, well, we got enough. Level clearing. Once it shakes me down again. Got it!
Yeah, not bad.
Yet another gamble addiction. Cheap and get. Alright, we need that for Ice Cap, I believe. But first, cutscene.
Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, jeez.
So is that like Poison Mist he gets hit with, or what? Sleepy Mist? What do you think he got hit with? Was it just like skunk spray or some shit?
Oh man.
Welcome to Sonic Adventure 1, Mario.
I guess Eggman's got one of them, but the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good.
And that's no good.
Get busy.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Anyways, we do have one stop to make before we go to Ice Cap. And it is not purely for the Chow Garden. We are going to do Chow Garden. Well, actually, no. We did not get any Chow because we didn't fight any enemies. So we can't defeat the Chow. Wrong way. It is this door because there's 3 entrances and exits. And I am terrible at remembering. We have Big the Cat over here. Sonic, get up the ledge. Maybe it shows up later. There's an achievement for unlocking big story early. I'm trying to grab the ice crystal big. And it disappeared. Great. I'm a pro gamer, in case you couldn't tell, by all the times I totally don't screw it up.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Alright, let's pick you up again. Anyways, gotta take this on the train. Whee! You honestly really dislike Sonic Adventure 1? It's so convoluted to its own detriment. There we go! We unlocked Big's Fishing already, and it gave us an achievement for doing it early. Hold on, I gotta loop around so the camera will look the way I want it to. Anyways, gotta take this key in here. At least they gave us a hint on where to go this time. And it does follow you up here. Key is floating. Anyway, this leads to our next level. Ice Cap. Now then, I am going to warn that the next ad break starts in about 2.5 minutes, and I'll pause when we get to that point, when the ad starts. The achievement we are looking for is... let's see here. Ice Cap without collecting more than 20 rings. So, yeah, that's probably not going to happen, considering I already have 6. And you pick up rings like that. It is worth keeping in mind, though. Yeah. It's kind of what I figured. Anyways, we're climbing! I imagine the trick to getting this without collecting too many rings would probably be doing it with the massive skip this level has. Although I'm not one who knows it well. I just know that this level has one. But yeah, this level's always kind of been iffy to me. Like, most people only remember it for the snowboarding section at the end. The rest of it's just kind of and then the music's bad. Like, for Sonic, it's bad music, IMO. But it's like, does anyone ever really remember this level when they think of Sonic Adventure? Genuinely curious on that. Thank you very much. I was right on where I had to go, I just didn't know how to clip through the wall, I guess. Whoa! Got the extra life. Got a trick. Ah, fuck, the ad started while I was going down the hill. I'll let it stay on this screen. Luckily, things repeat in this game, so I don't feel too bad about making people miss stuff.
Yeah, not bad.
Slippery slide downhill. And it automatically went forward. Oh well. Hold off for a minute or so that people can get back. More seconds or so. Alright, it says we're back. Sorry, I didn't realize the ad started until I was midway through the snowboarding section. And it's kind of hard to stop in the middle of that. I was pausing because we were on ads. And I don't want to skip too much content for people who are on ads. I didn't realize until partway through the ad break because it started while I was in the middle of the fucking snowboarding section. Luckily, this game loves to repeat sections, so I don't feel too bad about making people miss it.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Anyways, if my memory's correct, the next stage that we're supposed to go to is Speed Highway. But I do think... Is this the part where we... Yeah, here we are. Say hello, Knuckles, y'all. And his theme song. He do have the groove.
What's up, Knuckles?
Not even a hello, though.
Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now. What? Let's just see you take them.
Aren't they such good friends, y'all? Boss fight, boss fight.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Boss fight! Quality.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Story.
Uh-oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's the Chaos Emerald!
Yeah, and?
That's right, fool. You made it all too easy. You practically gave them to me.
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again! Me? What about you?
I wouldn't say it's Mary Sue, but it's more like plot contrivance.
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds.
Eggman counting. He has the other 2 in his butt. Anyways, it's time for the actual boss fight in a moment. He is no longer only jacked in a single arm.
These are for you, my friend.
Sonic still cannot be fast enough to intercept Eggman throwing emeralds, for some reason.
Oh, he transformed again.
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
Maybe it's because you're all fighting with each other all the time. You ever think about that, Sonic? Alright. But yeah, one of the gimmicks of this fight is you cannot stay in the water too long, or you sink. Okay, I got the hit. It took like 3 tries, but I got the hit there. Yeah, Sonic's always fast enough to do something as long as it's not in the story. Alright, there's another hit. Got it! Okay, these lily pads are not the most consistent things to jump on. Got it.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
God, that fight's so tedious to just maneuver around in. It's a bit easier with some of the other characters, but still not amazing. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Big shit.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier.
So where do you think he was hiding this thing?
It pales in comparison to the power of payoff. Until we meet again, my friends.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, go. I have some unfinished business to take care of. No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
We can trust you, right, Knuckles? Right.
Let's get going.
You can now play with Knuckles. Unlocked. A search for peace. 3 points.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
He had business to take care of. Cutscene again.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Okay, 1. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a big Tikal fan. I believe we see her after the, right before we head to Lost World. Like, the ruins level. Just random shrug. My man just tilts the trees over. Tails theme. Woo! What's your thoughts on the character themes for this game, Mario?
Sonic, hop in.
I'm kind of mixed on them. Pretty alright, you guess? Subgame! Yeah, this is very involved gameplay in case you couldn't tell. Only professionals can do this. Oh yeah, this is the first time we got hit there. Believe that's the end of the minigame? Yep.
Way to go, Tails.
Engagement. Woo! And then you just get shot out of the sky anyway. Gameplay. Woo! Woohoo! Ta-da! Up to 6 emblems. But yeah, they just drop Sonic out of the sky. No momentum, no nothing. Single sound effect, straight down.
Tails?
He's totally okay, by the way. Not even like a concussion or anything. Just put his head in the sand.
You're not who I'm looking for.
Kid literally did nothing wrong, Sonic.
Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
I don't know if I got anything from the last level, but I do want to check to see if the eggs are closer to hatching yet. Like, I'm trying to wait for them to hatch naturally, but like, I don't know how long that's going to take. Fun fact, you can spin dash the Chow by accident more likely in Sonic Adventure 1 than in Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, that tracks. Sorry. Trying to remember where I should go next. Do you have any tips for me, giant floating spirit?
Why don't you try going to the casino?
To the casino area. What was the casino area I need now? The cutscene.
Wait up!
Got it.
Long time no see.
Save me time.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway?
Everyone's favorite character, right?
This birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway. I got up on my bed.
You can now play with Amy. Unlocked shopping trip gone wrong. I like Amy's design. I don't like how she's portrayed in some of these games, though. So it's kind of a mixed bag on it. This is what I was looking for originally. I forgot the first cutscene was in a different spot.
No problem. He's just a jungle.
Cheesy hardware. Hmm.
Oh, now what? Huh?
Also, did we just...
It says, you touch it and freeze. Let's go.
Yeah, no, nowhere does the sign say that, ma'am. Did you take reading class alright? Did you fail English?
Oh man. That girl is such a pain.
Also, we just totally ignored the robot. Anyway, next stage, y'all. Twinkle Park. The achievement in this level, let's see here. Wants me to complete Twinkle Park without defeating any Bagnicks. That's kind of a tough one. We'll see if I can get anywhere close to that, but probably not. I was trying to get my rings back, you ho. And I accidentally homing attacked while trying to jump. I needed one for... How do I fucking boost this car again? Accelerate was A, that's what I was doing! Alright, let's get driving. I do like this track. It's a fun little novelty. Ow. Take the extra life, though. Well, there goes that attempt. Another extra life. Woohoo! Woohoo! Still not sure what counts as me hitting the cars and the cars hitting me. Truth be told. That being said, we are getting pretty close to the end of the track, I believe. Woohoo! Yeah, there we go. Into the level. Roller coaster! Everyone put your arms up. Woo! 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 Sorry, that was terrible. Doesn't this game also have a weird car segment? Well, it has what I just showed you with the Twinkle Park thing. I forget if there's a racetrack for it. Or are you talking about like a different car? Something powered by rings? Hey! I was literally just minding my own business, you stupid box. Who the fuck's setting you off? Yeah, I get what you're talking about. I just don't know if it's a thing that I would remember. Fucking one ring boxes. Onto the spinning hat towers. Fuck. I made it. Alright, bit of a narrow pathway here. So many rings. Oh, fuck off. You saw what I was trying to do there. There was a freaking Sonic life there. Got one that way. More rings spawn. Probably could farm rings that way for a while. I'm supposed to go back a platform for this. That would explain why I was still kind of in a weird spot. I was like, what trickery do I have to be using? Your brain, Ozo. Your brain. Anyways, we're moving up. Near the end. Get it!
Yeah, not bad.
Unlocked lovely couples park. 2 points. Not bad, not bad.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh shoot! I've lost Amy.
To be fair, she did literally run off.
Oh, but after her,
She did run off.
I'd better catch her before it does.
Oh yeah, here's the other track. There's just Twinkle Circuit. Which is like a minigame version. Yep, Twinkle Circuit subgame. Can you beat the time? This is where the rings speed you up. Gotcha. Do you remember what the time to be here for the emblem is? Try to remember. 41 seconds. Up, up, up. Bit daring there. Just under 2 minutes. No celebration music? Damn, that's crazy. Did grab an emblem from that though. This music's so contemplating.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Anyway, let's head back out. Oh wait, are missions now available? Oh right, this is the employee card. Yeah, they never tell you which building it is, but I think it's supposed to... I think maybe this tells you it's supposed to be this one. I forget which one I'm supposed to go in. Does it matter? It leads to Speed Highway. Say hello, Speed Highway. Nothing back here in case you were curious. But yeah, this is probably one of the better stages in the game, if not the best. But yeah, in case you're curious what the achievement for this one is, the achievement is complete Speed Highway without jumping more than 4 times. So, yeah. Might be a bit tough. We'll see. Yeah, I used one for that, unless I planned it out properly. Nyum. Ow. I'm running around you. Yeah, I'm definitely using more than 4 jumps here. Feels like some of these aren't counting though, which I will gladly take. Launch. Yeah, this feels as A lot of people will say this is basically beta, beta Radical Highway, which I can get. But I do think this level has some charm on its own. These guys frickin' jumped on me. Like, holy frick. Anyways. Run down the building, buddies. Pretty cool sequence. There we go. And we're down. Into the final section. Ow. Fuck! I lost it at the end because I didn't get on the fucking capsule. You piece of shit. So close on that one. Anyways, the next ad set should be starting any moment, so I'll pause when that starts. Try and keep up with me. Achievement unlocked. I know the next ad's not coming up. It's just me being really fucking paranoid because I can't see the screen sometimes with that. But yeah, that did actually kind of piss me off how close I got, and then it just didn't. I feel like one of the characters has an emblem up there. Let's go ahead and deposit our animals into the chow garden. They're also cute. I don't know if you'll pay attention to the animals in this game, but they're really cute. Still not hatched. And still not hatched. If we make it all the way to Gamma and these eggs are still unhatched, they're getting thrown. I'm trying to be nice.
We have to find Amy. She should still be in this city.
Should she? Those be some EP chows for real. Like, I already went to the normal area, so I feel like the casino's the next logical location. So I'm like, wait a moment.
Amy? Oh man.
There we go.
Where could you be?
You're the one who ran away from us. Also, how'd you get up there?
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
At the Mystic Ruins. So does this guy just take the same train as the rest of us, or does he need to pay for, like, his extra space he takes up? Like, I'm not here fat shame, but you're a bit bigger than the rest of us, robot sir.
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
So many little cutscenes.
Hey there, bull brain. You better get Amy to me or I'll squash ya.
Oh, will we now? Fair enough, I suppose.
Hey, what's happening here?
Hey, I forget the sun gets blotted out here. Like, he's not that big. But yeah, that's a fair point, Mario. The abduction beam claims another, huh? And then she's got the echo.
Shoot, I lost her again.
Yeah, game's hinting at this direction because I'm pretty sure this is where we go to Red Mountain. I forget exactly how, though. Alright, there's an upgrade here. Unlocked. Shiny accessory for getting all of Sonic's upgrades. 5 points.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed.
Right. Still takes a while to charge up, though.
Ready?
Gotcha. Red Mountain. The challenge for this level is to do it without more than 4 rockets, springs, ladders, or zip lines. Which is a bit frustrating considering we literally start with a rocket. Like, that counts as a ladder, by the way. So yeah, I'm probably not getting this one. Or even coming close. Probably can skip this. Nope. Slammed right into it. Good job, Ozo.
Some rockets require you to touch a switch.
Because, like... Come on, game.
Ready?
Well, that backfired. I'm gonna be real clever. I'm gonna light speed dash onto this enemy and then go across without touching the ladder. No. No. Is it not exclamation point clip? I think you can do that yourself. But yeah, no achievement for us this time on that. But yeah, I've never tried it, so it's like, Sorry, I'm not familiar with how to set this stuff up. My bad. But yeah, I can make it a highlight, probably. Angry Flump impersonators. Free life. Thanks, Ian. Example of the zip lines. Extra life, thank you. Light jumps. Got it. Oh, I just completely whiffed that. Extra life, though. Almost got hit by that. Extra life again. Made that light speed dash there. Skip that! But remember, that achievement requires me not to hit springs either. I have no idea what the path is for that one. You really telling me that hammer's not counting as pushing the button down? Really? Alright, missed that one. Damn it, I couldn't fucking see. Don't know why it didn't let me on top of that platform, but okay. Whee! SA2 feels more stable overall, you say? And less likely to die? I agree, but also I do acknowledge that my opinions on that could be biased because I'm much more experienced with Sonic Adventure 2. I try to be cautious of that. But yeah, I do agree personally. Forgot the lava rises. Extra life again. Good, good. I forgot there's just fucking prisoners in here. Got it. Extra life. And launch. Clear.
Yeah, not bad.
Unlocked mountain climber. 2 points. Up to 10 emblems. Ow. That hurts my ears a bit. Anyway, I believe this is the start of the second sky chase. Yeah. Hi. Totally natural flying maneuvers. Hell yeah. Now the plane is blue. That's because this is Tails' plane fixed up. Before we were flying with the Tornado, which was Sonic's plane, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I just think I remember that being what it was. You know how it goes, Mario. I mean, I don't think Sonic can complain too much considering Tails is probably the one who made his own made Sonic's plane as well. Or they're at least the one who helps maintain it.
So far, so good.
Ha ha!
You know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this. Transforming now.
Right, forget they do the transformation here.
Let's do it.
Don't mind us, we just lost all our propellers and still are somehow flying. Ad starts in 5 minutes, by the way. Ow. Almost 15K. Better than I thought I'd do. Alright, I forgot we gotta do the fucking mini boss fight with it. But also, I just kind of one-shot it. You fool. Emblem. Egg Carrier Adventure Field. Behold, the worst adventuring location.
Alrighty, we're in.
Because God, this is a pain to navigate.
Egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What?
You'd think he'd be able to switch back to the other mode, but I guess he didn't plan that either.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
That's what he said.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Here we go. I jumped in the cutscene before it like even ended. The egg carrier's taken off. Sorry, Charlie. Achievement unlocked? Sorry, Charlie. Hey, Noise! How's it going? We're pretty far into Sonic's story today.
Don't get too many ideas, you fools.
Okay, our next ad's coming up in about 2 minutes, just a heads up.
The power this vessel really has. Get a load of this.
Ah, the classic line, get a load of this. Go ahead, show it off, Eggman. Yeah, aren't there only certain places you can go to when the ship is one of the two shapes?
Jake, did you see that?
Darn. This makes
Darn.
it fast to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck.
The sky deck.
You can figure this one out.
Yeah, well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
But yeah, the next level is right through here. Yeah, and the game doesn't want you to try to skip it. Go figure. Watch out though, after the transformation it may put you into orbit. Found an emblem! That's yippee! Nothing in the other two, I guess? Ad should be starting any moment. Up, and I fell. Alright, the ads are starting, so I'll just go ahead and launch this last cannon and then I'll wait until we're back. Anything here? No. Good to know. Alright, waiting for people to get back. Got approximately 2.5 minutes. Strategy. Testing. Should be back now. Figured we had a minute left before it started the ad, so I wanted to wait before I did Sky Chase.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
Yeah, and? Up. Anyway, this is the 8th stage out of, I think, 10 or 11, maybe? It's something like that. It's a decently high amount because it's mostly Sonic stages, you know? Enjoy the music here. It's one of probably the better tracks in this game. Anyways, to this level's specific gimmick, let's see here. Complete Sky Deck with exactly 60 rings in hand is the achievement, which is very fucking stupid. And no, I don't know if I'm going to get even close to it. Alright, I forgot to drop off the animals because we went all the way up immediately. Anyways, we just kind of hang around here. Extra life, because you will be falling on this map at least a few times. Case in point. I had momentum, you fucker. Like that. Thank you. Alright, I drop off and then I get on the rocket. Got it. Nyum. Is this the way forward or the way backwards? It's hard to tell with this game. Okay, this is the way forward. You can see I'm above 60 right now, so it's like... means I'd have to get hit and then get 60 rings again. Alright, forgot distance! Another shield. Go ahead and just sidle around here. You jerk! Maybe it's gonna aim at us again. Okay, let's keep going around. And yes, you can skip this stuff if you're good or if you're willing to risk stuff. I'm not that good at this game. I don't know. Anyways, that clears the first half skydeck and it just drops you here. Ow. Yeah, there's what they were warning about with the winds. It's kind of hard because it doesn't really telegraph it that well. Well, that's rude. Floor just falls out from under you. Jeez, I went high up there. Mini boss. Kind of. So do I have to wait for it to turn towards me? Got it. Ow! What the fuck? Sure. Oh god! He's going backwards! Style points! Gotta say, my controls got changed all of a sudden on me there. You having fun over there, Tails? Alright, this will fix the alignment. I was 6 shy, in case you were wondering. That being said, that is a level clear.
Yeah, not bad.
In the name of nature, 2 points. Stretchy.
Is that it?
It might be. But let's check out the bridge.
Alright, so what do we got in here? Entry restricted. Are these just cleaning robots? Hot shelter entrance is closed. Do not enter. Entry restricted. Wonder if this unlocks all of them or if it's just this one. Gee, I wonder what the password is. It could be anything. It could even be a boat. It also just tells you by the way. It's also where the other Chow Garden is, because there's 3 of them. Woo! Cannonball! Hey, this is the 3rd location for these. You think I can drown in Chow Gardens? I believe so. I don't think there's an achievement for it, though, so I've not been planning on it. Huh. Really, nothing else here, huh? Guess I need those doors unlocked by something. That being said, it's cutscene time. But yeah, I totally believe that you could drown in the Chow Gardens.
They're too late.
Chaos Emerald. No way.
Yeah.
Be gone, all of you. This is all I'm waiting for. Gamma!
Who needs friendship when you have rock?
What is your wish, Master Robotnik?
Hi, Gamma.
Get rid of these pests. Show them what you've got.
Aye, aye, sir.
You hop in place, sir. Or else. Ready for another riveting boss fight? Boss fight! Thumbs up. One thing I never really understood about this game is why there's so many diagonal camera angles when it's like sweeping shots.
This robot is my friend. He helped me. Don't hurt him.
He only tried to kill you a little bit,
Okay.
as a treat.
Whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
Hey, the ship is losing altitude.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. Especially when they're flying.
Tails, take Amy and get out of here.
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
Out of commission. You now play with E102. Unlocked, ready to serve. 3 points.
Go to the captain's room.
Where is the captain's room? It could be the one with the giant Eggman symbol in front of it. And a swimming pool. Anything down here? But yeah, you can definitely drown in this pool. Up. Can I bounce higher, game? You can't believe my channel description mentions an AO3 account but doesn't link it? Well, I have the link in my Discord, but I can link it here for you. I will warn you that there are NSFW fanfics in there, though. Is that fair? But yeah, hello there, Vesperia. Nice to see you here. This is my AO3 link. I have 10 stories. I have like maybe 2 or 3 that are finished. Well, yeah, fair enough. I just need to disclaimer since this stream itself is considered like not 18 and up. I'm trying to remember how to get up here. Like, is it not up in there?
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape. There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now.
Oh right, I forgot. We gotta change the ship shape back, because that matters for this. The game does force you to switch these things back and forth. What's in these other doors? Can't tell, can't tell. Up we go! But yeah, we do this, pop this, and the ship changes shape back. Yeah, it's always nice to have new faces here. Monorail operation. But yeah, we can hit that anytime we want to change the ship, and you are expected to in order to find some of these secrets, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, it's boss time. You remember seeing me on RA? Yeah, that's me. That's me, the trans Ruby icon.
Oh no!
Yeah, I've got maybe 9,000 points right now.
Chaos.
I'm working on getting to 10k.
The same beast?
Oh yes,
I've been playing 5 days a week, and I've been trying to play most of my games compatible with Retroachievements when I can.
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
Now I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds.
Ah, you're one of the top players, huh? 50k points, huh?
Chaos's missing tail.
Very impressive.
You madman.
I will. You're no match for Chaos.
But yeah, if you follow me on RA, I'll follow you back, and same with like most of the other social media platforms.
Them all immediately.
Chaos 6. I know it only has 4 legs, but I like to call this like the spider form. But yeah, you gotta freeze the Eggman. You gotta get... Gotta push it into him. And then up. The music do be a bit of a bop here though. Up. Forgot there was a shockwave. But yeah, we wouldn't be able to win if it wasn't for Eggman being stupid enough to shoot these at us. Got it!
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that next request set on 10k, and then I'm also looking forward to getting the extra one when I hit 1 year on Retroachievements. So that'll be 2 more sets in probably the next month or so. Can't believe it's been 26 years and you still don't know what Chaos 3 and 5 look like. So weird that they even haven't even had concept art or anything.
Sonic.
Yeah, that's fair. I wonder if they kind of ran into the Pokemon situation where they wanted to release it, but then it's like, oh, so many people have made their own fan interpretations of it that they would just get sued for like infringement or whatever. I know Pokemon does that with like the evolutions. That's part of why it's so hard to add another Eevee evolution, because so many people plan those out. And like, oh, if I did a flying type Eevee, I'd do this one. Or if I did a poison type Eevee, I'd do this one. And it just takes up all the concepts they can use. Yeah, it's why the most recent one had to be for a new type that doesn't exist yet. When they did the fairy type one in Gen 6. Anyways, Mario, you're about to be happy because we're getting close to where Tikal shows up for the first time. Yeah, it's stupid. I get it, but it's stupid. The comics get weird sometimes. I feel like that's most of the time, but I do remember what you're...
Right. I think it's trying to show me.
I remember some of the stuff. I don't remember reading those issues, though. Alright. Before we go in there, I need to go exploring in the wilderness for a bit. Ancient Ruins is here. Somewhere in the ruins here, I remember there is a emblem on the ground somewhere. It's just on one of these paths. All I remember is it's not a water path, if my memory is correct. But also, good luck finding it. IDW's dope, but Discourse makes you think it would make people think it's dog shit. When I think of that, I remember, do you remember when they had, like, that thing about, like, personality limitations or whatever, about, like, how Sonic wasn't allowed to be, like, too sad or something? Stuff like that I think is stupid. I just ended up right back here. Good job, me. Let's just go ahead and walk out to the edge here and then start going around the perimeter. Yeah, we already did this little path if my memory's correct. Alright, let's get to running. Strict limitations is really dumb, but it's not hard to imagine why they have them thanks to Archie. Yeah, it's mostly Archie's fault. Hey, I forgot about this area. You gotta dig here with Knuckles, if my memory's correct. Whenever you see stuff like that. I guess, hey, camera, you mind? No, it's not in this section. Because say it almost just led me right off. Thanks for that, game. There's so many paths in this fucking area. A remake of Sonic Adventure 1 is something you've pondered on if you'd like for years? Like, assuming you got a good one, that is. But this jungle section would probably benefit from it the most. And I could see that. It's a game where I could see a remake being helpful, but also I feel like you would need to have the remake be pretty heavy. Like, it's not a game where you can just, like, re-release it with a few graphical upgrades and tweaks. You need to have, like, a lot of things fixed for people to be happy with the remake. What's the point of this area? It was also clear on the map and everything. Maybe I'm thinking of a different character that has this emblem in the forest. Which way am I going? Good God. Okay, this way. Down this way. And up around this way. Here it is. That's the emblem I was looking for. Yeah, the lore in this game's pretty wild. As mixed as this game's reception is, I do think that Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 probably do some of the best stories in the franchise. Alright. Made it up to the temple finally. Lost World. Now, what was the challenge for this one? You only get a jump for every 8 rings you get. Alright, so that's going to be not happening, probably. Because ew. It's a creative idea, but also ew. Like, really, I can't make it up there without the jump? This is the best achievement in the set, on God. Yeah, I've not been good about getting the achievements for each level, mostly because it's been years since I've played this game. It's a cool idea, but if I lose all my rings, do I lose all my jumps then? Is that how this works? No. Sonic, go back and get the fucking rings. Yeah, it's something I'm sure I could do if I, What was that, Sonic? It's something I'm sure I could do if I practiced the level for a while, but on my first playthrough, that's going to be a pain in the ass. You can see I'm trying to build a bit of a stockpile here. And I missed a jump because I didn't realize I needed to go full speed there. And then I didn't realize I need to go full speed there. And then every mistake just kind of adds another jump to my total I need to use. Something where it's a fine concept, but definitely requires some level memorization in order to be, like, doable. Level memorization in tech. That is 5 rings. That is not worth... Well, can I hit it with one of these? I can. Game! But when stuff like that happens, it's just like, fuck off. You know? Like, I'm already losing the challenge there. Partially just because I wasted all those jumps on the fucking button that didn't even... The platform that didn't even match my jump. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely doable. But yeah, there's definitely a learning curve here that inhibits me from getting it on the first try. So I'll have to come back to that sometime if I wanted to 100% this. Like, my real worry is just like, is it a mission you can do without fucking speedrunning tricks? Because those are fine, but they... Fuck off me! Thanks, me. Thanks, me. Anyways, as I was trying to say...
Press the 3 hidden switches in the room to open the front door.
If it's something where I need to use a, speedrun skip or whatever, it's fine. You don't need to use speedrunning tricks? Okay. So that makes me a bit more lenient of it. I just know if... I just hate it whenever games have those in the game or whatever, and it's like, oh hey, it's a casual set, but you actually need speedrunning tricks to do some of the achievements. Some of the more popular games do it, like Mario 64 has a few where it's like, oh hey, do this classic speedrunning skip. And it's like, I'm just trying to play the game. I don't want to have to learn how to do fucking Owlus or whatever. For Super Mario 64, I think it does. Because I remember JJ Land, one of my other followers, being really fucking frustrated with that one. It took him like 2 hours to learn it. Something like that. I got the last one open. I forgot to get that one last time. Honestly, more than anything in this water area, I just hate the current in the water. If I am on the snake and it's underwater, I am getting centrifugal forces. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. I get that. I think it's a fine achievement. I just don't want it in the base set. That one. Like, I think they did because of, like, how iconic it is.
Use the mirror to help guide you.
By the comments, it's easier to just canon it. I mean, I can see that. You can also long jump off the tower. Doesn't that one give you, like, trouble with your, camera controls or whatever? I believe you, though. Now should be easy to line up. Okay, I'm just asking because I've never tried that strategy. I hate using the lightspeed dash when I have a magnet shield on. Electric shield. Yeah, that's valid. If you get it while you're just regularly playing a game, that's pretty high. Extra life. Let's go. Alright. We're almost to the Knuckles section, I think. I believe it's after this. Another life. Yeah, here's the Knuckles section. Or is it the room after this? I think it's the room after this, actually. Huh, go figure. Yeah, this is the room. Suck it, Super Mario Galaxy. Immediately hit something.
You can walk on those panels when lit.
Sonic. Alright, let's land on it this time, Sonic. God damn it! I love losing progress like this. What's over this way? Extra life, sure. Hup. Sonic! I jumped! Ugh. There's the checkpoint. Ow. Alright, got rings. Almost there. Got it.
Yes.
I forgot how short the final bit is when it loads in there.
Yeah, not bad.
Deep inside the core. Anyways, we're getting to the flashback, y'all. Stretchy, stretchy.
Whoa, what's this? A mural.
The big boy. The big boy. Flashback.
What's this place? Where am I? This is really weird.
My emerald, no. I just ran right past the chows. Whoops. Had to call.
Why did this have to happen? It's terrible. I must stop this now.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here.
Hi, Eggman. Why are you here?
What's he doing here? Oh, never mind. This time I'll get him good.
Is that what we're calling it now, Sonic? I'll get him good. I'll get his goose so good he'll be gotten. But yeah, no one noticed this. I know we were in there for a while, but 10 minutes is still too short to make this. A lot of doors in here. I'm not sure which ones I can use. Actually, not a lot of doors. There's less than I thought. There we go. Puzzles. Final egg. That's a limiting jump thing. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about that on my first attempt. Ad start in 5 minutes. Ow. Thanks for nothing, game. Hup. Made it higher. Spin cycle. Spin cycle 2. Just send me up a wall, why don't you? coming down. Thank you. God damn it! Oh, that's a death. Oh well. I got the one up there and it's not going to respawn. Got another extra life there at least. Got it. Gotta wait for the hammer to get out of sync. Or just slip by, I guess. Neum. Nice. That should be starting in a few seconds here. I'll pause when they start this time. Alright, it's gonna start any moment, so let's see. Right, I forgot, I gotta climb up this fucking thing. Well, climb down this thing. Once it's done de-escalating, I'll pause. Because it won't let me pause. Alright, using the restroom. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Bye-bye. And back. gonna wait for the ad stand. Got about 30 seconds left. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Says we're back. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Nice. So many bounces. Barely dodged that. Got it. And made it through. Made it through again. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. There we go. $300. Nice. Nice. Oh. Well, sorry, I didn't know where I was supposed to go, huh? So where do I go from here? Oh, there's a door that opens here. Got it. Got them all. Nice.
Yes.
Level clear. Just the final boss left and then we'll be able to wrap up for the day. Final boss of Sonic Story, not the whole game. Not the whole game. Unlocked crack in the final egg. 16 emblems. Slow falling. Hell yeah. I remember this boss fight being a bit finicky. Not necessarily difficult, but it has some noob traps if the game decides to act up. We've got the vibrations going. Hi, technical. Final boss of Sonic's story. Egg Viper. Got him! The main issue with this fight is just that there's so many one-hit kill potentials if it knocks you off the map. And that's part of the design, I get it. But it is something you gotta be wary of. Gotcha. Gotcha! That is 3 out of 8 hits, I believe. Yeah, there's an example of what I was talking about. Like, oh hey! I think he's vulnerable here. Nope, you get pushed off, instant death. Mostly I just dislike how long it takes for him to get on to the next attack. Any fight where certain attacks just don't let you counter are inherently more boring than attacks where you can counter. And Sonic games suffer from this problem a lot. Like, this attack's just a waste of time once you know how to deal with it. Alright, there's 3 hits. And then he's doing this attack. Still don't quite know how to counter that attack. Yeah, I've forgotten. Another hit there. See, that's a cool attack for me, because you can counter it. Alright, forget he does this.
Watch out. He's up to something.
Yeah, it's always a bit too close for comfort for me. That being said, we did it.
Play with you some other time.
Shitty. And that is a clear on Sonic's story. So now we just get to sit back and watch the credits for the first of 7 times at least. Hi, Tails. If there's any part that's most likely to get copyrighted, it's the ending. Because the endings play the full song. Not that I mind too much, but just a heads up for anyone rewatching the VODs. I do like how they're trying to hype him off. And it's just all moving so slowly. That gets to me more than like the lip syncing does, honestly. I've heard people talk about the lip syncing so much, but like the slowness of the movement in some of the cutscenes gets me more. But yeah, I'll let the credits play out, and then I'll figure out where to send y'all. Okay, I think I have an idea of where to send you. I'll just wait until the credits are done first. Thanks, Mario. Why not Hazelmoon again? Well, you are free to go see Hazelmoon whenever you want. But, I try to keep a rule of not rating the same person more than once in a week. I like to spread the love. Plus, it just allows me to interact with different people I wouldn't interact with normally sometimes. Kind of like forcing yourself to get out of your comfort zone, you know? Of course, if you want to force me to raid her, you do have enough points to do so. It is 3,000 points to direct my raid to whoever you wish. That's up to you, of course. I swear I hear like a cowbell in this song. Like hear that. You mean 50,000, right? I'm not that bad. But yeah, I get you. Yeah, no worries, I get it. I get you're saving. For what it's worth, I didn't see JJ on stream today, so you should be catching up to him a bit, in terms of being the first one to get it. I cannot directly give people points. I think I can do polls, but I'm gonna save that for like where like the winners get channel points or whatever. But I think I'm gonna save that for when I get more people watching to bet on that stuff. And also you can lose your channel points that way too, so it's kind of a risk. But yeah, in terms of gameplay, the stages themselves aren't as good as Sonic Adventure 2 in my opinion, but they're still good. At least on Sonic's version. One thing you'll notice as we get farther and farther into the game, well, at least I know what you're trying for. I was curious why you're saving up for the 100% and not just the beat, but that makes sense. Because then you're forcing me to do mission mode, I assume. And all the time trials, but... yeah, I get you, I get you. Story 1 complete. Unlocked? It doesn't matter. Each character's unlock here is named after their song, in case you're curious. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit ending soon. I'll go ahead and close the emulation. We'll close the thing I'm running on. And then I'll go ahead and send y'all over. I got someone. Just send y'all over to Raid Celestia, I believe it's pronounced. It's her birthday stream, and she's streaming The Sims 2. So go ahead and say hello to her for me. This has been Nozocrite. She, her pronouns. I'll be back tomorrow with Super Mario Kart Horizons, a Mario Kart ROM hack. And I'll be back next week with the other stories. I'll probably put a poll up for which ones you'll get to see. See ya.